AfroFantastic TV.
AfroFantastic TV.
AfroFantastic TV.
AfroFantastic TV.
AfroFantastic TV.
Fantastic, yes, I'm Afro fantastic.
How do you celebrate Black History Month?
Well, that's for me because I'm first generation. My parents from Nigeria.
All right.
So as far as celebrating Black History Month, I feel I need to like find out something new. Each time, each day about about different facets of Black history.
Definitely. Don't you think Black History Month should be on a daily basis instead of just having like a month, the shortest month in the year?
I agree. I think it should be a lot longer on a daily basis because Black people have struggled throughout the years, and we deserve something.
Definitely.
Honestly, first of all, I try definitely not to look at it as just a month. I think that's one of most common misperceptions. People think that the only time you're supposed to celebrate Black history or think about certain people is 28, 29 days out of the year. And for me, it's like, I don't know, I try to keep the past in mind but not stay in it and sort of use that as motivation for the future every day. I feel like I'm living Black history.
Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, these are people that mean so much to the Black history culture. Like, do you think all the efforts and all the work they put in, do you think it's still being felt by this time, this 2006? Do you think it's still felt?
I think, to an extent, I think that, the efforts of Dr. King, Malcolm X, Rosa Parks, and many of the other leaders, they're still being remembered. But I think that at the same time, it's become a bit commercialized and people have missed the point. I know especially this month, a lot of people have pretty much more or less over-commercialized, having a dream.
Yeah.
And especially in terms of Dr. Martin Luther King, the man was about so much more than that. Definitely. I think it's important that we as a people take the time out to remember not just the people that are traditionally celebrated in Black history, but the people who aren't. The efforts should be remembered, and people should definitely remember that, as far as we've come, we've still got a way to go.
Well put. What do you think about the diversity here at UT, on the UT campus?
I think it's very diverse, but I also think that it's still very segregated. A lot of people still just congregate with their same, because birds of a feather flock together.
Yeah, how Black people are always on Jester?
Yes.
I think the same. There's so many different races and cultures here at UT, but everybody just kind of talks to their own group. Nobody really branches out. Or that's not the norm, to branch out. So
I think, too, we have to celebrate the diversity, but we have to embrace our unity, because I miss out when I don't get to learn about Indian culture. I miss out. When people don't get to learn about my culture, we all have to be able to first open ourselves to be transparent and talk about these things.
That quote has to be one of the favorite quotes, man. Well, how do you say that again?
We must celebrate our diversity, but we have to embrace our unity, because if you embrace the diversity, then you have a school where it's just a lot of diverse people, but people still aren't integrating and learning about each other.
Definitely. How do you think Black history started?
I actually heard that Black History Month was started by Frederick Douglass. He actually wanted a time to commemorate blacks, and it was started because, and he chose the month of February because it was Abraham Lincoln's birthday this month, and Abraham Lincoln was, of course, the one who signed the Emancipation Proclamation so that the slaves could be freed. So that's why he chose this month, and so I think it's good, a time that everybody recognizes and celebrates Black culture.
I thought it was just because it's the shortest month.
I thought that too. I heard that too.
How do I celebrate Black history? Well, I really don't do that much. I go to McDonald's, get me a little snack, MLK, the McRibs, Ribs Bowlers, Boondocks, BET. That's Black history. Well, for me, baby, right there. I think Black History Month should be appreciated on a daily basis, but I think it's kind of wrong to say Black History Month is more important than every other race. Let's say Asian History Month should be not even included, but Black History Month should be every day, and everybody should know about Black History Month besides Asians and everybody else. It'd be They should know about every race like every day. It shouldn't be like just Black History.
So yeah, definitely like we should do like like Mexican History Month, African History Month, Asian History Month, White History Month. White people got some culture too. Yeah,
History too. We need to know about
definitely.
Yeah.
We need to know about everybody, man. So definitely.
I just try to, during the whole month though, I try to remember how the people who helped us in the past, what they did for us, why we're here today, and I guess I celebrate it in the means that I respect those people and what they did for us. So,
Definitely. Tell us a little fact about Nigeria that some of our viewers don't know.
Well, a lot of people don't know that there are 3 main languages in Nigeria. Because some people come up to me like, "Do you speak Nigerian?" Well, you can say pidgin, but that's the only real form of Nigerian.
Exactly.
There's Yoruba, there's Igbo, and there's Hausa.
Definitely.
I'm personally a Yoruba. I know Ozi Igbo.
Definitely, man. Oba, let's do a traditional African greetings. They don't know about African greeting, man. They don't know. Yeah. Okay. I'll show you the Igbo one. Then you show me the Yoruba one. Okay. All right. Igbo is 1, 2, 3. Then you go like this. Yes, sir. What's your
Yoruba commando?
Oh, just like that. Okay. That's tight. I like that. Okay. All right. Now we've taken you to Africa. We're going to come back to America right now. All right. What's your name, man?
My name is Ayodeji Benjamin.
Definitely. What does that name mean for some of the people that don't understand it?
It means joy, and God is within me. God is in me.
That's deep, man.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, no doubt, man.
Yeah. Black History Month, to me, it's a lot with it now. Like you hear a lot of comments about what MLK did and what Malcolm X did or whatever. But I feel as though like other activists are like limited to, like Black History Month is limited to just those 2 individuals, Yeah. But I mean, it's almost like Black History Month should not even be a month. It should be like an everyday event then, even with the struggles that's still going on now. I mean, kind of like, so somebody said before that like KKKs are no longer wearing, they're no longer wearing robes, they're wearing suits. And I feel as though Black History Month has been taken for granted in a lot of ways. Yeah. It's almost like rap music. It's a trend now. It's cool. It's a thing to just do in a month and be okay with it. Kind of like the controversial Boondocks cartoon about MLK coming back. It's taken as a joke now. Yeah. But I feel as though it should be like an everyday. You should recognize it. It's an everyday thing or whatever. And even us African Americans should not joke about it, should not limit ourselves to that point of just celebrating only in 28 days, for 28 days.
The one reason you should visit Africa is that every day is an adventure. Even when you're just in the city walking around and you're not even doing anything, everything's so different and everything. Anyway, you just receive so many different stimuli that every day is an adventure.
Black is beautiful. Black is AfroFantastic. Black is beautiful. Black is AfroFantastic. Black is beautiful. Black is AfroFantastic.